Hi, my name's Claude Schuck. I'm the Regional Director for Veeam in the Middle East. GITEX this year is super exciting. If you haven't been, as you walk in, you get to feel a sense of energy. I think, people haven't been together for a long time. And for us to touch fist pump customers' hands or shake hands or see them face to face, our partners and some of our staff we haven't seen for 2 years has been a big thing. So firstly, a selfish thing, that's the biggest thing around GITEX. Obviously, the business thing around Veeam and why we are here really is down to 3 elements. And I'll put them into sort of 3 containers. So the first one is around cloud solutions and cloud and what does Veeam do around that. Second one is around security. If you walk around GITEX today, you'll find more than 70% of the hall filled with security, right? Very important. And the third thing that's up and coming that everyone is using and talking about is containers. And I'll elaborate further later. So obviously for the last 18 months, the data management solutions in the cloud, in the hybrid cloud have accelerated. People have moved away to a diverse workforce. It's important that you have access to data all the time, no matter where it sits. So Veeam gives you the capability to move those workloads between those various providers, whether it's Azure, AWS, Google Cloud. It's important that you're able to navigate through that securely and giving that workload, that data access to your people so that you can continue to work no matter what in terms of day to day. Super important, and that's one of the second things I talk about is security. First thing to note, you need to have a security strategy and you need to have a backup strategy. They're not the same things, but we need to make sure that when we back up your data, it is 100% secure. The latest version of Veeam gives you the ability to back up a workload and make it immutable. What does that mean? It means that you can make that piece of that workload, that data, that application, you can't access or change a file. You can choose 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 days, however long. What does that mean? You can read the data, so you can access the data, but you cannot change a file. Why is that important? Because if you have a ransomware attack, it goes inside and changes the file to lock it or encrypt it. If you have a backup that is 100% locked and safe, you know you can back up 100% and be up and running. Very, very important. Yeah, so if you look at whether it be manufacturing or finance or retail, all the verticals are important and all the verticals have had to relook, right? No vertical has outpaced another vertical, right? No one's been smarter than the other. Businesses across all verticals over the last 18 months have been affected. And I always say to those people, like, if you had the ability to go back 18 months, right? What would you do differently now? And are you doing that now? Because this isn't the last pandemic we have. And make sure you can navigate through the hard times to get through to where your business is. So all the verticals are important and none of the verticals have outshone one or the other. Yeah, absolutely. So through this last 18 months, it's been that service has accelerated. So backup as a service, DR as a service. Why is that good? Why is that important? Because some of those skill sets are difficult to maintain within the customer. That's a changing landscape. Our providers, our Veeam service providers are offering those services to go to customers and say, Mr. Customer, let me offer you backup as a service. But now, Mr. Customer, how about DR as a service? And the third thing, once you have that data, Veeam's always advocated, don't just put the data on the shelf to recover when you need it. As a service partner, as a service provider, we say to our Veeam service partners, offer them AI as a service. And all those values, now you can unleash and unlock the data that's sitting there to make it valuable for your business, not just use it when you need to recover. I spoke about it earlier. The most important, it's not if, it's when you get hit. So make sure you have a strategy around ransomware. Immutable backups is one thing. The second thing is the 3-2-1-0 rule. 3 copies of your data, 2 different types of media. One must be off-site, could be a tape, could be in the cloud, and one must be disconnected from any network. If you follow the 3-2-1-0 rule, and if you back up with immutability, you'll have a recovery point, and I guarantee you won't be held to ransom by anybody. We've been fortunate over the last year and the last year and a half. The business growth has been exceptional, north of 20% across the region. So we're very, very fortunate. Our solutions are topical. Our solutions offer value to our customers. And that's why I think they're turning to us to make sure that they can look after their data, they can interrogate their data, they can extract value and carry on growing their business.